Hello everybody, we are back. Number 14 Old Dominion atop the division, taking on Georgia Tech, hoping to claim their stake at the top and get revenge on ODU, who knocked the Yellow Jackets off when they were number 1 last season. But this time, Old Dominion has to come to Georgia Tech's house. Very nice Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta. There's the standings of the Coastal Division. It's really a 3-horse race right now. Old Dominion leading that one. 3-0 in conference play, hoping to extend that. A very tough opponent. It was a tale of two halves last year. Georgia Tech offense looked pretty solid in the first half. Didn't do anything really in the second half. ODU squeaked one out last season in a classic. This one, Willie Wagner, the quarterback for Georgia Tech. He is very deadly and runs the option as well as anybody in the country, even in the last decade, maybe 15 years. He's a heck of a player. Watch out for him and his stable of running backs for Georgia Tech. But look at Wagner. You don't need running backs when you got a guy who can do this. Destroying the defense, gets to about the 11-yard line there. And this option offense, it is so hard to defend. Wagner carried that drive all by himself. He single-handedly walked down the field on that one. What a player Wagner is already. 7-0, not very far into this game. On that first possession, Georgia Tech did a great job. And here's Joshua Kemp finding Matt Ryan on 3rd down. Gets the first down, keeps the drive alive. See what number 17 can do in a tough road environment. He's going to need some help from the star man, David Dixon, the senior running back, having an outstanding final year in blue. Here's Kemp rolling out on 3rd and 2. Got to cheese it out to the right a little bit. And yes, he will get the first down on a scramble. Certainly will be tired after that play, though. And another 3rd down. ODU seem to find themselves in a lot of 3rd down situations here. Kemp's going to find Lawrence Reese. Keeps the drive going yet again. Lawrence Reese, the veteran receiver. Pretty quiet so far this season, but look at this. A couple catches on this drive. He's waking up finally here. 2nd and 1 upcoming. ODU hoping to punch it in now here late in the first quarter. They've eaten up a lot of time on this drive. It's a long one, capped off by a Joshua Kemp 3-yard touchdown run, and Old Dominion have tied it up here as we're nearing the end of the first. But look at this. This little wrecking ball of a running back. What a run. 24 yards. This is what Georgia Tech likes to recruit. They're recruiting these kinds of running backs. Look at this. They haven't thrown a pass all game, and the first pass is a 31-yard touchdown to Brad Neal. He was wide open. A perfectly executed play action. The entire defense was looking at the option, looking at the run. And there was nobody to defend that. Old Dominion would go 3 and out and give the ball right back here. Look at Wagner just taking off, burning the defense. 22 yards. And it's not looking good. Old Dominion's defense have really struggled to find any kind of performance, any kind of consistency against this team. Look at this touchdown run by Willie Wagner. Where's the defense at all? There's just nothing here. Georgia Tech, they do very well in blocking as well, but it's just not happening. Joshua Kemp doing his best Wagner impression there, down by 14. Got to find an answer, got to find one quick. Otherwise, this one's going to get out of hand. First down now, handoff out of the pistol to Dixon. Look at the spin move. David Dixon, he just won't go down. What a player. Need a huge performance from him today to get a win. It's going to be an uphill battle already on the road. Tough environment. This is not easy. Jackson, first down yardage looks like there. Get Todd some action here. 1st and goal, though. Out of the pistol, do a little play action. Kemp rolling out, looking. No, he was looking for Jackson, and it's picked off. What an interception. And he had Ellison open in the corner. Instead, elected to go for Jackson, and a great interception now ends that drive. And look here. Thanks to Jeff Robinson, that play went nowhere. The first real stop for the defense of the day. 3rd and 8. This is where ODU really wants Georgia Tech's offense, but here's the thing. This isn't the Tech offense of last year. They can really pass the ball effectively as well. They don't do it a lot, but they can do it well when they need to. Another passing play. Look at this, wide open again, and it's another Georgia Tech touchdown. 3 for 3, 2 touchdowns for Willie Wagner. under 2 minutes to go in the first half, and it's 28-7. ODU needs a score before the half to have any chance. And here, Todd Jackson, great catch. Had a man on him, but wasn't afraid. Now ODU driving down the field. 40 seconds to go. Here, Kemp on a little option keeper. Gets some good blocks. Brought down from behind for a 10-yard gain. Things are looking good, but, you know, anything can happen after we saw a turnover in the last drive. First and goal. Dixon doesn't quite get their timeout called with 19 seconds left. Here, jumbo formation. What are they going to do? They're just going to pound it right up the middle. Dixon gets in. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Just what they needed to get in before the half. But it is still a question mark on the defensive side of the ball. Can ODU stop this Georgia Tech offense? Because it doesn't matter. You know, Georgia Tech would be happy to trade scores at this point. I think I said that last season too, but double the time of possession for Old Dominion. They've been holding on to the ball, but it's been big plays for Georgia Tech that have really blown this one into a tough battle for ODU. Second half, down by 14. Monarchs get the ball. Kemp's going to get sacked for a loss of about 4 yards there. Not a good play. Third and long. This is just not what you want at all. Not looking good for the Monarchs here as Kemp looks to pass here. Look at this. Nick Carroll somehow open, and all those defenders back there. 26 yards. Keeps the drive going. Just what we need. Third downs all over the place, but hey, you know, as long as you can convert them here, and that was not what you wanted to see. Excellent defense on the option. But ODU, just across the 50-yard line, says, we're going to take a chance. We're going to go for it. Might as well see what you can do here. Kemp going to take off. Everybody is covered. Going to cheese it again a little bit. And that's a first down, 8 yards. Wasn't pretty, but it worked. Yes, another third down upcoming for Old Dominion as they sit about the 35-yard line. Kemp going to look to throw a little blitz brought here, going over the top. It's Todd Jackson. What a touchdown. What a pass from Joshua Kemp to place it right in the hands of Todd Jackson. That is a play that has worked quite a few times with number 15. He is very good at running those kinds of just over-the-top routes, getting in behind the defense. That was a perfect touchdown, and it's a 7-point game, but now it's going to be about the defense and getting a stop, get a turnover, something. That's what it was about last season, forcing some turnovers, making them make some big mistakes here. Jeff Robinson takes down Sparks, but it's a first down. And oh man, what a game this has been so far. Cody's going to get the stop here. What a play. Adam Fisher not going to be the wrecking ball against that big boy. And it's 3rd and 9. What will the defense draw up this time? Nobody can be found open. Wagner sacked. It's Chad Robinson, the sack master. Wagner goes down, and it's 4th down, a field goal situation for the Yellow Jackets. Looking to make it a 10-point game. Make things difficult for the Monarchs again. This one going, it goes, it's wide right! Old Dominion, a touchdown away from tying this game as we open the 4th quarter. How have they come back like this? How has this game shifted? 28-7, it looked like Georgia Tech was going to run away with it, but the Monarchs have kept their cool, maintained consistency until this point, a sack. 4th and 16. ODU has to, out of field goal range, they just punted away, but Wagner stopped by Charles Barber. The defense starting to wise up on this Georgia Tech offense at the right time. 3rd and 11. What's Wagner got this time? Looks like Coleman, just enough for the first down. Nice little play there. Defense had it covered well initially, but not enough pressure on the quarterback, and that play stalled there. Wagner breaks out of the tackle. Look at the blocks all over the place, just throwing Monarchs left and right. They're all over the ground. So the problem, 3rd and 10 though. ODU a chance now to get another stop, maybe force a turnover, something along those lines. No, Coleman with a diving catch. That is a slap in the face, a dagger in the hearts of Old Dominion with 4 minutes to go now. It's not looking pretty if Georgia Tech can pound this one in, and they are almost guaranteed inside the 10-yard line. Look at Wagner. What? Where's the tackling? Willie Wagner. Call that an epic effort. Nobody could bring him down. He just walked through every single tackle. 35-21 with 3.5 minutes to go. A quick answer is needed, and here's David Dixon breaking off a tackle, going down the sideline, pushed out of bounds across the 42-yard line. 2nd and 6 now, just over 2 minutes to go. Gotta score quickly here as Phil Billings gets the first down. Now under 2 minutes. Time is really going away here as Brandon Ellison, touchdown, 16 yards. Just what they needed to get in the end zone quickly. But it's not over yet. Onside kick, down by 7, 1:47 to go. Old Dominion have not had success with these before. Ball bounces around off a Georgia Tech defender. It's recovered! Alex Sledge! Alex Sledge has recovered! For the first time, and Old Dominion are now have a chance. They have a chance to tie this one up. Bill Billings on 3rd down gets the first. Under a minute to go now. Kemp looking for Brandon Ellison on the right side, pushed out of bounds. Nicely done now. ODU might want to take some time off the clock and not leave any time for Georgia Tech should ODU score here. Dixon, a nice little run there of 6 yards. What a game. 2nd and 4. Scott Sullivan comes in, powering through, gets to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, 20 seconds to go. Joshua Kemp under center. And they hand it to Dixon, goes off to the left side, breaking tackles. And what an effort by David Dixon. He would not be brought down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed an epic comeback. They were down by 2 scores with under 2 minutes to go and have managed to tie it up against the number 8 team in the country. Wagner going to try and find a deep ball here. 8 seconds left. They can still get in field goal range. Not time to relax for ODU yet. 8 seconds. Here, Wagner out of the shotgun. A look to throw, feeling pressured. Chucks one deep, just about intercepted. Knocked down, though, incomplete with 1 second left. So they're going to try one final heave for the end zone. Can Georgia Tech pull out a miracle here? We shall find out. Stepping up in the pocket all day to throw. Tipped around. No, Xavier Wallace with the interception. We're going to overtime. And if you had told me when it was 28-7 this game was going to overtime, I would have laughed so hard I would have called you. I don't know what I would have done because this game looked like it was out of hand. The Monarchs have somehow, the comeback kings, the Monarchs are here in overtime, playing for their divisional lives. It's a sack! Brought down by senior Brian Moore at the middle linebacker spot. What a play. Sets up a field goal try from the right hash. We'll see if he can put this one through. Kick is up off the upright, but it goes through. Wow. It doesn't get any closer than that. 38-35, a touchdown wins it. Look at Dixon. What a player. Touchdown wins it for ODU here. Hand off to Scott Sullivan, keeping his feet. Look at this effort. These players do not give up. They keep going. They don't stop. 1st and 10 now. They can smell it. They can smell the end zone. Is this midnight? Is it time for Georgia Tech to be out of the divisional race? It could happen. 2nd and 4. Shotgun here. Going to run a little option. Kemp's going to keep it. Manages to get a couple there. And a crucial 3rd down situation. Another shotgun here for ODU. Kemp's going to hand it off. Dixon off to the left side. He's got the edge. Touchdown! Touchdown! Old Dominion have done it. Down by 14 with 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. They have come back to win in overtime in what is sure to be one of the most epic classic games in Old Dominion history. And for the 2nd year in a row, they play right down to the wire with Georgia Tech and come out victorious. We may have the beginning of a new rivalry here between these two schools with these epic clashes. Old Dominion remain undefeated in the ACC and still continue their chase for a divisional title in this conference. Number 14 takes down number 8 in Atlanta in one of the greatest games we have seen yet. Joshua Kemp had quite a day. He threw an interception at one point, a couple sacks, but 19 of 25, 218 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's a performance right there from a guy who doesn't have a whole lot of experience still. Dixon, 3 touchdowns, 148 yards. Can't say enough about that kind of performance. This is a huge win and a huge step towards that coveted divisional title and a chance to play for the ACC championship. It's not been an easy road, and in a game like this, it was extremely difficult to come back, but the circumstances were all there. The score before the half to make it a 2-score game, then getting the ball to start the second half and being able to score there to make it a 1-score game. I mean, it's set up perfectly. And let me just say this. I have played the NCAA football games. I have played every single NCAA football game since NCAA 2000 for the PS1. I have never recovered an onside kick, other than when I've messed around in practice mode and done it 100 times, but never in an actual game have I recovered an onside kick. Never. We're talking now 16 years and probably thousands of hours into this game series. I've played this game so much. I've never recovered an onside kick, and it happens in this game. Set up that comeback. This is hands down my favorite game that I've played so far in this series. It was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. As a result, get a couple commitments. Brandon Brown, a really solid-looking cornerback, and Nick Schultz, a wide receiver. I can barely talk out of all this excitement. I've calmed down a little bit, but I am still just bouncing off the walls. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. We'll see you all next time. It's going to be 2-5 Duke, so potentially an easier game there, but still, got to keep it going. Number 10 Old Dominion against Duke. See you all then.